guys, alright, so taking a break from the fitness channel. I'm going to use this channel quick for 6 of the 7 continents for the budget traveler. We're going to talk about World Cup 2014 budget travel tips. Alright, it's almost 2014, World Cup's almost around the corner. This is going to apply mostly to Americans, but hopefully everyone else can get some tips here too. Let's start with the important things. Flights. Alright, if you fly to Brazil next week, round trip ticket's going to be about $800 from America. Pretty good deal. Try to find that deal during World Cup. I wish you the best of luck. Flight prices are way up, but here's the good news. They do fluctuate. I booked my flight from Phoenix for $1,400. Originally it was up at $1,900. Dropped down $500. If you're looking for the best places to fly to the United States, if you can drive to these airports or get a cheap flight, Miami and North Carolina have the most flights to Brazil. Miami's probably number one. In Miami, the flights have been as low as $1,100, and that's even during the final. So Miami is your best airport to fly out of. It might be cheaper to fly into Miami and book a trip within a trip. So you'll book a round trip ticket to Miami, and then you'll book a round trip ticket from Brazil, and that might come out cheaper than flying, say, from New York directly to Brazil and connects in Miami, and you go, oh, Joe, it was expensive. Well, try to book a trip within a trip, book that round trip flight to Miami for whatever number of days you're going, leave a day layover in between you, leave time, and then book your round trip flight to Brazil. You might save money, you might not. Maybe you're driving distance to Florida, you can consider that as an option too for flights. If you were thinking about flying into South America on the cheap and then flying domestically there into Brazil, well, I guess it's still international, but shorter flight, that's not going to work. I thought about that too. I tried to hook up with my friends in Colombia, Peru, and some buddies in Ecuador, and the flights from those countries are just as expensive as flying from the United States. So that's not going to be an option. So Miami, North Carolina right now are your best bets. As far as housing, oh boy, I hope you're not in Rio the whole time. It's up there. Hotels are going to be pretty expensive. My options that I'm looking at right now are hostels, of course, as we recommend in the blog, and vacation rental by owner. I'm looking at getting an apartment or something like that. Right now I've got a group of about 5 people going. If we can jack that up, then maybe we can get a nice beach house or something, but right now probably just getting an apartment in the barrio or something like that. If you don't have tickets to games yet, good luck. The next lottery is going to be December 8th. Put in for the lottery phase. You might get tickets from that. If not, there's going to be more phases coming up. The way FIFA works is they give a ton of tickets to their sponsors, like McDonald's, Visa. They get tons and tons of tickets. If they don't use those tickets, they get back into the general public and we can get a chance to buy them. The other tip I'll give you is if you know anybody high up in McDonald's or Visa or any of the major sponsors, find out if you can get tickets from them. As far as scalping tickets and everything else, very highly not recommended. The tickets are linked to your passport. You have to pick them up in Brazil, and it sounds like security is pretty tight, so I would try to get legit tickets as best you can. Day to day in Brazil, the budgets you can expect at restaurants and bars and stuff, the prices are going to be up. It's probably going to be equivalent to Carnival if you guys have been down there for that, or New Year's in Brazil. Rio and Sao Paulo are going to be much more expensive than the smaller cities. I'm going to be spending the beginning of the World Cup in Recife because that's where I got my tickets for. Match 24 and 34, I think. See you guys there if anybody's there. And then, last but not least, the best thing you guys can do is if you're going down solo or if you're just going with a few people is, use the wonderful world of the internet and try to meet up with people and make it a group trip that might help you on housing or transport or something like that. Is it weird meeting someone off the internet? Yeah, but we know we've all done it with Craigslist and internet dating sites or something. Don't deny, you've done it. Alright, that's all I got for right now for World Cup. I'll update you guys as updates come. And for everyone that's going right now, I'll see you in Brazil. See you guys.